I'm Alex Dresco. They tell me I'm the leader over parking. And so me and some of my peoples over here, we're gonna take you a lap through Loadout. We just finished up church and we're gonna pick everything up and show you the best way to do it. Okay, obvious first tip is to make sure that this is down. You know, it could be up. Make sure it's down because that'll save your that'll save a bunch of trouble. Then make sure you got the hooks underneath there. Pretty simple. And make sure that there's enough space. Make sure that this little this thing here, make sure that's high enough off the ground that it's not going to hit anything, any speed bumps or whatever. So ratchet that sucker all the way up. Next pro tip is when you're try to leave a sign sort of leaned over between the left and the right to keep signs from falling over. This side here might fall over, but it's, you just really want to keep all the signs from falling over and slamming into one side or the other. So this definitely will hold this side up, but you know, just do your best to keep things from flinging around while you're driving around. Pro tip, there's bungees inside there. You can use those to hold the doors open so that they don't fling open while you're driving and slam into another car that you're driving by. Pro tip, before you start loading up the trailer, kind of make some room for things. This tent, just put them in there. This tent, put it kind of as far against this piece of wood as you can and sort of stand it up on one side so that you want all this area here for cones. So, you know, kind of get this thing out of the way. You definitely do not want to lay it down like this. Don't do that because then the door doesn't shut well. So just pick it up, set it there against the wall. Another pro tip, before you start loading it up, kind of organize what's in here. So take all, we got these sort of junky old cones, and we have the new nice pretty smaller cones. Then we have what we call the authoritative giant cones. But clear the whole floor, get everything organized before you start putting things in here. So like how nice and organized that is. And let me hop out. You can see how we kind of have things in here. It's gonna make putting things away a lot easier. If you can't tell, this is not a professional video. Whoops, we lose it, did we? Pro tip, don't run into people. That's bad. Pro tip, don't drive too fast over the speed bumps. Please. Jog stuff around in the trailer and hurts cars, hurts trailers. Especially when there's somebody riding on the back, which I mean, you know, I don't really recommend, but it's fun. Alright, pro tip, we just finished loading all the cones and signs into the trailer, and that's how it should look. You can get in and you can get to any kind of cones you need. You got the trailer hitch, you got the tent there. We got all the signs in. Nice and neat. Nothing's broken. We're gonna close it up, lock it down. Okay, one more look at this. Notice how all the big cones are together, the yellow cones are together, the junky cones are together. Let's keep everything together, just like that. Alright, pro tip. Don't try to turn around right here in this intersection. Don't try to make any sharp turns with the trailer, or else you end up doing this and putting big dents in the side of the trailer because the corner of the bumper will hit the trailer. It's called a jackknife, and you don't want to jackknife the trailer. So instead, drive across here. Dun, 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 dun. And turn around back here in this big parking lot thing place. right here. Just do a big old sweep and turn, and then you won't jackknife the trailer, and we won't break it. Hey, I used to work there, SureTech, just in case you didn't know. That's where I used to work. This is how pros do it. Oh, we got a little squirrely. A little squirrely, it's alright. Bring it out. Bring it out. Alright, alright. Yeah! Oh!
This might be part
Alright,
of the record.
so Pro puts the tire on the yellow block. And those are placed in such a perfect way that if you put the tire there, the trailer will be in just the right spot. It's magic. So this is us disassembling the trailer. We're not disassembling a trailer.
No, we're taking the trailer.
We're taking the trailer, dehitching? Unhitching. This is unhitching a trailer. You gotta do this first. Then you can do that. You can do the chains first if you want. That's cool. Hold on, wait, back it up. This is how this thing works. See this thing here? Put it in. And then click back down and then mash that in. That's how you lock that lock. This is how this lock works. You take it, put it in there. That's how that lock works. This is how the lock works. The cable lock works. The cable goes just around the frame. And then you take a lock and you splack it with the lock. Splack it. Now it's been splacked. We also have a lock going from the chain around the doohigger to the tri-quarter, and then we have the other chain going down to the Mephistopheles, and it hooks to the Zimbabwe looper, and that's hooked up.
The Zimbabwe cord.
Oh wait, yep, bungee cord. So this bungee cord here, take it, wrap it around something, hook it up so that when they forget to close it, it closes itself. And then you gotta squeeze out.
Get a little bit tighter. I'll keep
it
with me.
Shut the gate. Put the pin through it all the way into the hole, and you're done. Alright, so that's our beautiful trailer. We want to keep it nice and beautiful, right, Scott?
Yes, sir.
We want to keep it beautiful.
That'd be great.
How beautiful do we want to keep it?
Pristine.
Is that right?
Yes.
One more thing. I want you to take and go back to the person who showed you this video, so that they know you watched the whole video. I want you to go to that person and tell them, Dimple Monkey twice the pudding octopi for Tango Man. That way they'll know that you watched the whole video. Once again, Dimple Monkey twice the pudding octopi for Tango Man. Thank you.